Good morning. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get myself positioned correctly. Hold on. Y'all in this morning? We in? Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. If we in, are we in? All right, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Y'all ready? Me. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know it's Tuesday. Hold on. Mm, mm. Y'all know when it's good and it's good. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know when it's good. It's good. It's Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning to you this morning. Good morning. Hey, Q. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Now, look, y'all, this is what we going to do. Y'all know how we get started, right? We get started. Hold on, y'all. Look, I wanted to put the hair up this morning for y'all, but hold on, because it just seems like I'm not doing it this morning. Hold on. What's happening? What's happening with the hair, baby? What's happening? Look, y'all keep okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. It don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. This is what we're gonna do. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Lynn. Lynn said, good morning, friend. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. I don't know what's going on with me this morning, but we're gonna make it on through. So y'all know what today is. Hey, good morning, baby love. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, that's what we're doing this morning. Y'all come on in and come talk to me this morning. That's what I'm talking about. Now, y'all know we got to get the business out the way. This is what we do. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Blow those hearts up. Show me some roses. Show me some stars and all that good stuff. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. Like, follow, share, tell a friend. You know what I mean? Do all of that good stuff. Hey, Justin, good morning. Justin, I ain't seen you in a long time. Good morning. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and kind of get this here thing rolling this morning. And that's what we're going to do. But show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. TikTok, I see y'all tapping in the middle of that screen. Keep on tapping and all that good stuff. Because y'all know what today is. It's Titan in the morning. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what we do. That's who we are. So, y'all, I'm going to do this while I'm on live with y'all this morning. Because I think me trying to control this hair is not working the way that I want it to work. So I am going to pull it all the way through. And then we're going to leave it like that. Is that what we're going to do? Hold on. Look, I said we're going to leave it like that, but then here I go. All right. Thank you, Goya. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Good morning. Look, y'all, I don't know if that's going to work, if that's how it's going to work, but this is what we're going to do this morning. Hey, good morning, Tamara. Good morning. Baby Love said, I love your hair. Good morning. And then somebody going to come in and talk about, oh my God, Miss Netta, you right. You sure right. Y'all, you know what? I don't know if y'all think that's funny or what. Like, why would y'all? Look, y'all. I don't know if somebody think that's an insult. Miss Netta is who Miss Netta is, right? And if you are, and you know what, and I love her for being in her body and doing what she do and all of that good stuff like that. So that's not an insult to me. So anybody comes on here, because that's what I've gotten a couple of times, and I don't know if it's because Miss Netta is in the limelight right now, or she's in, you know, what she's doing, and everybody's like, oh, you know, oh, Miss Netta. Well, then if I look like Miss Netta, then you know what, so be it. Miss Netta, we hold space for you, right? We love who you are. You be who you are. Don't you change for nobody, because everybody's born different. We all come into this world differently, and we all have different attributes. We all have different things. And so if everybody looked like everybody, it would be a boring place. Miss Netta, you do you. You do you, Miss Netta, because I'm going to do me. And if they keep saying I look like you, then I look like Miss Netta. There you go. Exactly, Lucy. Hair is proof we can't control it. But you know what? But I always wonder why, like, when people are who they are and they happen to get thrusted into the limelight or become a celebrity, at that point in your life, you are held to a different standard of beauty and things like that. And not saying that Miss Netta is not beautiful in her own right. You know what I mean? Like, we all are different looking here, right? And so I just want to say to those, because people keep saying that, right? Like coming on and there'll be pictures and things that people will say, oh, that look like Miss Netta, that look like Miss Netta. Well, evidently Miss Netta is doing what Miss Netta's supposed to do because she's on everybody's lips. That part. Hey, Cody, good morning. Cody said, good morning, Mr. Titan. Good morning. What we carry on about today. We ain't even got to the subject yet, Cody. We just talking about somebody in the comments said, hey, Miss Netta. And I was like, hey, well, if I look like Miss Netta, I look like Miss Netta. I'm not tripping. I ain't, and I won't be. And I won't. And I won't. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Good morning to you all. All right. So y'all, let's do it one more time since we got everybody in here. And people are already starting. And this is another thing too, because you don't want to harp on this, right? But this is your platform. You come on your platform and you look how you look and you do what you do. If you don't like it, then kick rocks. Bye-bye. Go away. But I don't believe, and this is just me, putting good energy out into the world is what we do, right? It's what we're here for. We are energy, but there are people out there that are going to do this to you, right? They're going to say things that are going to make you feel some kind of way. And what I want you to do, whoever this is right here, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself as well, because we've all been through it, right? Do you. Do you? Everybody's not going to look. Everybody's not going to have BBLs and white teeth and long hair and this and that. We're all different. We all come from different places and spaces and all these things. So we got to live and love in who we are, right? And just because Miss Netta may look the way Miss Netta look, that don't mean that she's not a beautiful person. That don't mean in somebody's eyes that she's not the ish. That doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve happiness because she doesn't look like everybody else. And then you got these people that want to tell you how to do stuff, but you went and altered yourself and did all of this. You know what I'm saying? So you have all of these things that's going on, and it's like, but you want to tell somebody else that they don't love, right? And then people will say, oh, well, I didn't mean it that way. Well, how did you mean it? Because you said it in that manner, right? Because you didn't say, oh, you look like beautiful Miss Netta. What you said, well, you look like Miss Netta. As if it was an insult to me. So on this platform, y'all, I am all about inclusivity. I'm all about being who you are. I'm all about living your life. But there was a point where I was much bigger than I am now. There was a point where I wasn't this or that, and people, talked about me in that same way. And y'all, things like that, you think that doesn't matter, right? You think that's cute, or you're getting you a laugh. But what does that really do to the other person? What does that really say? And that. So I'm not with it. I'm not going to sit up here and jump on that bandwagon and talk about Miss Netta and all those things like that, because truth be told, Miss Netta is a human being just like I am. And so what she is aboard, or what she's able to endure, I'm the same way. That was a point where I didn't want to endure it no more. I didn't want to be about that no more. However, I deserve to be here. I am a blessing, right? You belong here, as it says back behind me. You belong here. So Miss Netta, I don't even know if you know it. I don't even know if you know me. I don't even know if you'll ever come across my FYP or I'll be on your radar. I want to tell you, Miss Netta, you do you. And thank you for being you, right? Thank you for being you. Because some of these people that are talking about you don't even have nobody. Some of the people that's talking about you ain't even had half of what you've had, what you've done in your life, right? And you do you and you be you. All right, y'all. So we're going to move on with that. We're going to move on with that. Hey, Dana. Dana said, all aboard. Morning, big bro. Good morning. Okay. Hey, Miss Tess. Miss Tess says, good morning, Titan. DJ said, God is beauty and you're not godly, then you're not beauty. Just my opinionated thoughts. That part right there, that's what we do. That's what we do. Coco said, you saw T.S. Madison yesterday? No, I didn't see it yesterday, but I'm figuring it's probably something to do with Miss Netta because we were talking about Miss Netta. Okay. Bronx said, good morning. Good morning. All right. Hey, Alicia, good morning. So what we're going to talk about today, right? We're going to talk about today because we already started off talking about Miss Netta and all that good stuff. So what we're going to talk about today, hey, Danita, good morning. We're going to talk about tried, tested, and stamped, approved. Huh, Danita, what you say? Somebody was on your live last night. Okay, look, the topic today is tried, tested, and stamped, approved. Okay, that's what we're talking about this morning, right? Y'all get your cups because we're about to get into it. And we didn't already start it off, right? Somebody done tried it already this morning, talking about, hey, Miss Netta. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Miss Netta number 2, because Miss Netta is Miss Netta, right? So I can't be her, but I can be Miss Netta number 2 if that's what you want. Tried, tested, and stamped, approved. Y'all, we got to wait, hold on. Get your cups. Get your cups. So, as you all can see, I have placed into the comments, hold on. I have placed into the, y'all look, no, I'm not telling y'all who that was. I'm not saying anything about a name or anything like that, because here's my thing, right? I'm talking about it, but the reality of it is that this person does not carry any weight. For talking purposes, for talking points, this is what I'm doing, right? But I'm not giving no glory to that. You understand what I'm saying? So no names mentioned, all of that good stuff. That's good. They're gone. They come back, whatever have you. But I put my pop-up shop into the comments. Y'all see my cup? Y'all see my look, my little cartoon face up on here? Y'all see it? Y'all go on and click that pop-up shop and go on over and get y'all a Titan in the Morning mug. You can get you a brunching with Titan, t-shirt and mug. You can get all of these things over there. T-shirts, you can get mugs, you can get journals, you can get what else? Tumblers, all that stuff. Click the link, go to my pop-up shop, y'all, and do a little something, right? Now, here's the thing. If you go over and you get something, right? When you go over and you get something, I'm asking for consent. If you would send me a picture with it, just say, hey, little something, and I'm putting it into a collage, y'all. Thank you for everybody who's already sent a picture over, things like that. You don't have to. I'm just asking if you would like to, then you do that, and we'd be good with it. All right, y'all go. Okay, hold on. That part. That part. Danita said, 2 Timothy 2:15, a workman need not be ashamed. And that part. Hey, good morning, Q. Good morning. I'm sorry, Q Rose. Good morning. Look, and y'all look, I believe in that. So Danita was just talking. So on Sunday, I had a brunching with Titan, right? And so I'm going to talk about this before we get into before we take a sip of the topic, because I believe that sometimes we don't understand that we are different, right? We are not all the same. We are born on this earth with a purpose to be different. If I am just like you doing the same thing, I can't do what I'm put on this purpose for earth for, to be purposeful. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't do what I'm supposed to do if I'm doing it exactly like you. It may not work for me like that, right? I can't show up looking just like you. Here we go. I'm unique, right? I'm different. I was put on this earth for a purpose. So what I always say to people, I'm going to always show up as Titan. I'm going to always talk my ish and pop my gums and do what I do. But I'm advocating, I'm always being who I am. First and foremost, when I stand up, when I get up, when I walk outside, when I do what I do, it is because I am being me. It is because I am who I am, right? And regardless if somebody say I look like Miss Netta or not, I know who I am. But I'm going to always show up and do. So this Sunday, I had what I call brunching with Titan. So it was an invite-only brunch, and I invited out key people in the community, right? People that have been there for me, people that have uplifted me, people that have been my family. and my community, people that have stood by me and trusted in who I am and what I am and the things that I'm doing. What they didn't know what they were coming to. They thought they were just coming to a brunch, but the brunch was dedicated to them. I wanted to give them something back, a small token of my appreciation, and just celebrate them, right? Celebrate them and let them know what they mean to me. And so I was thinking, right, this is what we're going to do, like start going. But in this process, I was like invite only. So I brought those people together so we can make sure that they understood. A lot of times what happens is that people are going through this earth, they're on this earth, going through this world, doing this journey, and they don't know the impact that they have, right? They don't know that the impact that they have. And I just wanted to let them know the impact they had on me, right? So that was that. I think I have a video. I may be able to show it in just a little bit, but it was a really nice time. I thank everybody for coming out. I thank the Normal Anomaly, the BQ Center here in Houston in 3rd Ward. I thank you for hosting the event for me. And I just want to say to you all, sometimes you have to really understand that you may not see the gratification or get it right then, right? But somebody sees you, somebody you have helped, somebody you have, been there for. You know what I mean? So just take a moment, right? Take a moment and just think about who you are and what you are and where you are in life, and how sometimes, right, you may not see it or hear it right off the bat, but I guarantee you, you are touching someone's spirit, their soul. You are making a difference in their life. And that's just what it is, right? And it's okay for sometimes for somebody to say, hey, come and have brunch. Just come have brunch and have a good time. That's all you have to do. And that's what my Brunching with Titan was about. I wanted you to understand what you mean to me. So I invited you out to show you my appreciation. And some of them was like, well, Titan, I don't even remember doing anything. You did that. You may have been there. You may have held me down. You may have made a phone call. You may have said, hey, Titan, let's go out to eat. You may have paid for a meal. You may have talked to me or been around me in a time where I needed somebody to make sure I was good. A lot of times we don't know that. So that's what my Brunching with Titan was. I think it's going to be a series of them. I'm going to do them. I haven't decided how many times a year, but I want to make sure that we always do this, right? We always do this. And so it was invite only. And so because of the first one, I went ahead and just invited some people that I knew. And then also my spirit told me, say, hey, invite such and such. Invite such and such. The next time you invite such and such, you'll invite such and such. And so that's how it's going to go. But that's what it was. So y'all, it was an awesome experience, and I'm so thankful for it, and I'm so blessed by it like that. So yeah. All right. So let me tell you something. Remember we were just talking about, we're going to get to the topic because this is too funny to me. So someone on TikTok was like, oh, are those hot Cheetos? Yum. I know that my hair looked like hot Cheetos, and I happen to love hot Cheetos. So hot Cheetos it is. Mm-hmm. Hot Cheetos it is. Mm-hmm. That's it. So you know what the thing is, baby, it looked like what it looked like. It looked like hot Cheetos. And if I could take them out, because I love some hot Cheetos. So you got that right. Come on through. Okay, talking about delicious. You right. John, hey, John, good morning. John said, be free and happy. People will hate your bravery and truth to live out loud. Indeed, John. Look, baby, we ain't got no time for that. Hey, Miss Gwen. Miss Gwen said, good morning. Don't leave me out next time. I got you, Miss Gwen. I got you. Don't worry about it. Wait a minute. Hold on, because I'm going to say this, Miss Gwen. I got you because, you had fed me. You had fed me when I was over there at the place. You had brought me in some stuff, okay? Hey, CJ, good morning. Danita said, it was touching and amazing to be in a space of unconditional love and zero judgment. Thank you so much, Danita. Y'all, I think a lot of times we don't understand that how a simple gesture, right? A simple gesture can change somebody's trajectory on how they're going and what's going on. And they were asking me, well, Titan, why did you choose me? And I said, I'm obedient to the Spirit. The Spirit said, invite such and such. And this is going to be the first one. You invite them. And then as you go on, you'll be able to bring all those people in that have been doing that. So thank you so much for successful. And so Danita was the person that provided the food. I forgot the word that you used, Danita, to describe what you do. But Boogie's Boiling came in and tore it up. The fried oxtails, the corn, the sliders, the egg rolls for the morning, for the breakfast egg rolls, the meatballs, sausage, all of it. Woo. Okay. And that fruit, baby, you know, I'm still munching on that fruit. All right, y'all, let's go ahead on and get it because I think I'm already 20 minutes in. Hold on. So y'all grab your cups, right? Okay, that's what it was. Mealosophy. Great conversations had over good food. And that part right there. So here's what we're going to do, y'all. Y'all grab y'all cups. So the topic this morning is tried, tested, and stamped approved. I know that might seem a little long, but y'all, that's what we're doing this morning, all right? Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Get your cups, and let's come on and sip. Now, for those of you who are new to Titan in the Morning, this is how we sip, and I'll explain it afterwards. But this is how we sip. Y'all ready? I'm sprinkling it into the cup. Let's come on and let's get it. All right, y'all, okay? Are we ready? Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Let's go. Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Y'all, this is what we do. This is how we do it in the morning. So you come on a Tight in the Morning. This is how we sip. Now, I know y'all say that it looks like, it sounds like, it may feel like a slurp, but it is very much a sip. This is how we sip in Texas because everything is big in Texas, right? Unless you're in Alaska. Look, I always say that all the time. But look, that's how we sip. So you're going to come, you're going to take it, you're going to sip, you're going to do what you do. And that's how we're going to do it. Y'all with me this morning? I'm going to take one more sip because I just feel like somebody right around here, right, wants me to take another sip. Hold on. Yes, I blamed it on you. Yes, I blamed it on you. Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Look, y'all, this is what we got to do. Hey, Savage Beauty, good morning. This is what we got to understand, right? Every morning that I come on, or every time I go on live, there's going to always be somebody, right? And I hate that that's the fact and point, but there's always going to be somebody that's going to try you, right? There's always going to be somebody that's going to try you, right? They're going to try to break you. They're going to try to knock you off your game. They're going to try to get you off of what it is that you were meant to do. But what I have learned and what I look, right, what I have done is I understand that I'm going to be tried. I'm going to be tested, right? I'm going to be tried and I'm going to be tested. And so y'all may say, okay, well, Titan, this is kind of deep. You know, this may be a little too deep. No, hold on. Stay with me. And I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you, okay? You just took your second sip, Lynn. I just took my second sip. Come on, Lynn. That's how we going to do. Because truth be told, I'm about to going to take a third one. Hold on. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Look, I better stop before I don't have nothing else in my cup, and I need to have a little something for my little breakdown coming. All right. So tried, tested, and stamped approved. So here's the thing. Picture it. Titan Capri, Houston, 2009. So what I know is that in the work that I do, there's always going to be somewhere down the road that you are tried and tested, right? Now, I'm going to start with tried because a lot of times people think that they are doing you a favor by telling you something that obviously they feel is wrong with you, right? You tried it. This morning, Miss Netta, hot Cheetos, all of these things. And then people seem to think, right? And they do look like, they do. They remind you of that. And I'm not even tripping on that. But I think for people to understand where you're at, somebody said, oh, well, Titan, you being a little soft, like they were just playing. No, see, what somebody else does as playing may not be playing for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So people are going to try you. They're going to try you. And I used to say this all the time. No, that's not what they're doing. They not doing that. They not doing that. And sure enough, they are. And sure enough, they are. So picture, here's the story. So I was working at an organization. No, I was working at a company. I'll never forget this. And I had started moving up the ladder, going up higher and higher, getting promotions and moving, right? And for whatever reason, someone thought that I was sleeping with the manager or the person that was over. And when I say manager, I mean higher up in exec, right? And so they were saying, well, Titan, how are you getting all these promotions and how are you doing? Because I'm never the one to be loud and be, out first and I'm always the person that stays the course, right? I'm consistent and this is what I do. So anyways, I'm sitting in the break room one day and they come in, this person come in with a friend, right? Person come in and they were saying, oh yeah, well, they just posted this position and the position is this and this and this and like that. Are you going to go for it? And I was like, no, I'm not going for it like that, right? Because I don't have any, I don't want the position, right? So let me sit back. So I don't want the position, but you all go for it. That's on you. So the position closed, the offering closed, and then after that, they had about a week before they were going to make the announcement of who the new manager was. And the person that I've talked about that was in the break room came to my office and said, hey, are you applying for this? And I was like, no, I'm not applying for it. I said, why do you keep asking me if I'm applying for it? Like, well, we don't want to get our hopes up and we know you applying for it. You're going to get it, right? And so I was like, well, no, I'm not applying for it. I said, but why would you even think that? Your credentials are good. And this is me just being a friend, right? Your credentials are good and everything like that, but da. Well, we know that you always have an inside track. Inside track? What do you mean? Oh, well, you and the, execs, y'all are cool. Y'all go to lunch. Y'all do this. And I said in my mind, you trying it. You trying it. Where you going with this? Where are you going with this? Because something. So here's the thing, right, y'all? And y'all tell me if I'm not there. Tell me if I'm not there. Because this is the thing. People just don't mention ish just to mention it. People just don't come out the woodwork and say something just to say it. There is purpose behind that. There is something behind it. Something is driving that for them to come and talk to you, right? And say something like that. Just out the blue, right? So I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on. I didn't think nothing else of it because I know what I'm doing and I know I'm not doing what you think I'm doing, right? By what you're insinuating that I'm doing, okay? The insinuation of it. Yeah, that's it. Anita said, the enemy hates your pleasantries, so he sends the weak to play on play on your top. Try and get an ungodly response. That part right there. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna come back to that. Hey, Erica, good morning. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Yes, that part to get you an ungodly response. So I said, okay. Well, no, you go ahead and apply for it and da. So about 2 to 3 days later, one of the execs came in and said, hey, Titan, can I talk to you for a second? And I said, sure, no problem. Come on in and have a seat. I used to have a Keurig in my office. Do you want a little coffee? I love a little coffee. Anyway, so they said, well, hey, Titan, we have this position that's open and we closed it, right? And I said, oh, for the manager's position like that. And they said, yeah. They said, so are you thinking that you would be good for it? Do you have your resume like up to date like that? And I said, well, I really wasn't applying for it like that because I thought that somebody else would be a great fit for it. And I'm already at a manager's, I'm already the manager over the other managers. So I didn't, was it going to, because I really didn't pay attention to the posting because I didn't think that it was going to be an increase. I thought it was going to be a lateral move, yada, yada, yada. So we're just chopping it up, shooting the stuff, right? They said, well, we've made a decision to combine two of the positions, right? This position will take you to a general manager over all of the call centers, right? And I said, what? Because I'm already over the call center here, right? So I said, okay, well, combine it. You know, no. We're going to combine it. And we think that we want to make the offer. No, we don't think, like, we know we want to make the offer to you. And I was like, oh, you know, in my mind, I was like, oh, well, this is great. Like, look. And then I was like, okay, well, what's the scope of work? What, you know, like, what are we doing? Is it the same work that I'm actually doing? And they said, yes, Titan, it'll be pretty much what you're already doing, just with the increase, a bump up in pay, bump up in status, right? And then also, too, you will be over all of the other general managers. So you'll be able to not have to work so hard. It was this whole thing, right? And so I was sitting there like, oh man, like this is what it is. And I said, well, why did you all choose me, right? Because I can be honest in here, right? For a moment of clarity, right? Because I thought that there were other people that were more qualified than I am on paper, right? Because all I have is an associate's. I have a business management degree, right? And y'all hear me out. I'm not downing myself. I just want you to hear me out. So I have that, but I have experience, right? I have experience electricity. I have experience in banking. I have experience in corporate. I have experience in facilitating, teaching, things like that. So I have experience in that, right? And so they said, well, no, we chose you, right? We thought that you are the best fit, right? Because I know you're probably saying that you only have an associate's, but with the experience you have, how you are with everyone, how you are, your energy is great. Everybody loves you, like the way that you manage them and things like that. And you're fair and all of this kind of stuff like that. So I was sitting here saying, yes. Okay, yes. So finally, you know what I mean? This is what they're going to do. Look. I've been working for it. I've been doing it. Now I can go up and, you know, da. So I was like, yes, right? So they said, so what do you think about it? And I was like, well, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Right? And they said, well, okay. It was a Tuesday. No, it was a Monday, I think. Was it a Monday? Tuesday. I think it was a Tuesday. A Tuesday. And they said, okay, well, we have until Friday, right? We'll give you until Friday to make the decision. We don't want to dump it on you, but we want to curb and close this. So we want to make sure, because we want to make sure that we budget you into, right, the next quarter going forward. And then for the fiscal year, yada, yada, it was all this stuff. And so I said, okay, cool. So I said, I'll take a couple of days and I'll think about it. So I literally thought about it. And then the next day I was like, okay, I'm going to do it, right? Because it's pretty much what I'm already doing. They sent me the specs and everything. They sent me the offer letter. They did all of that. And I was just like, oh, okay, right? Now, here I am thinking, okay, well, this is God sent, right? This is for me. This is what I'm going to do. So the Thursday, the person and their friend came back, saw me in the break room again, and they said, hey, Titan, so the position closed. Did you apply for it? And so I was thinking in my mind, is this a trick question? Like, does this person know something that I don't know? Because they keep coming and keep trying it, right? And keep trying that, right? And then it came a point of, I was like, no. So what's really going on? Because now you're testing me, right? Because now I feel like, yeah, I feel like something was off, something was wrong. Because I feel like, you know how sometimes people will ask you something when they already know the answer and they just want to see what you're going to say. So I said again, I said, no, I did not apply for it. And besides, that position is closed, right? I wasn't even thinking about what they had offered me, right? Y'all, here we go. Friday comes and they asked for me to come down to the meeting room, right? So the meeting room was down the hall and to the back. So you could go out either way. You could go out this way and go around to the meeting room, or you could walk down the aisle, down the hallway, and then go out to the meeting room. Either way, if you pass by that back door, people were going to see you going into the meeting room, right? So they were like, hey, Titan, if you can come over to the meeting room, we just want to talk with you for a second. Okay. I'm thinking I'm in trouble because they invited me to the meeting room, not even thinking about Friday. I said I was going to give them an answer. Wasn't even thinking about that. So I get up, I grab my pad and my pen and my coffee, and I head that way. While I'm headed that way, one of my employees said, hey, Titan, come here. So I went over and I helped them with a problem. And then I said, well, hold on, I got to go to a meeting and I'll be back. Nothing different than any ordinary meeting, because that's normally what I do. I go into the conference room. That's what it was, the meeting room, the conference room. And there are 4 people in the conference room, right? And they are executive managers, right? And so I said, like, what's going on? Oh, Titan, did you forget that we were going to talk on today? And I said, oh, that's right. I forgot, right? Because I didn't send them anything, even though I had made up my mind about what it was that I was going to do. Y'all got me? So anyways, here goes the other part. I'm getting to it, y'all. I'm getting to it. So I said, no, I said, I did forget. I said, but okay, let me sit down. Let me make sure. So they sat down. They had the offer in front of them, right? They slid it over to me and they said, we think that this would be a great position for you. We think that this would also take you to where you need to be, money-wise, all of that, salary, all of that good stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, like that. So I read over, how you read over things, because always read over stuff before you sign your name to it, because you never know what you're signing. And then read that fine print. Down at the bottom, that little bitty print that you think don't mean nothing, you need to read that. And then also, too, if it's in some mumbo jumbo, you know what I mean, those big word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if it's in big words like that, ask them to explain that. What does this mean? So this means yada, yada, yada. And explain it to me like I'm in, okay, explain it to me like I got a 5th grade education, but I'm only holding up 4 fingers. You feel me? Slow it down and make it plain and clear. Okay? Make it plain and clear. You got to do what you have to do. Be careful. Be careful. Do not sign your name to nothing that you have not thoroughly read through. And here's the thing. This is what I want to tell you. If they are offering you something, and they say that they want you, you need to go through that contract still and yet. Go through the contract. You with me? Test it. They tried it. Now they testing you to see what you're going to do. Don't you ever sign your name. Don't you ever sign your name to something that you have not read through. And if you do not understand it, and if you need to take a moment, you tell them, I need a day or two to go over this. I need this to do that. I need to take a moment, because what I know and what has happened in my life is that I've signed on for something and I didn't know what the hell I was signing on for. And then when I tell you I was tested throughout that, I signed on and I'm doing stuff that I didn't even know I was supposed to do, because the fine print said, like, I signed a contract one time, I signed on to a job one time and it said other duties as assigned. Other duties as assigned. It said other duties as assigned. They were testing me. They were testing me. Hey, good morning, the king. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Say good morning, positive king. Got your love here too. Okay, I saw you on the other over there, but thank you for coming on over here. Okay. Okay, King. King said, yes, read the fine print. Read it. Read it. Erica said, yes, read it. Okay. Hey, Kay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Erica. Good morning. Look, y'all, I love all those O's and R's and INGs, baby. Yes, indeed. Erica said, break it down scratch style. One egg at a time, a cup of this and that, break it all the way down. Let me tell you, I'm going to get back to it real quick, but Erica just made a point. Y'all, over the weekend, I baked 2 cakes and took them to my brunching with Titan that I had on Sunday. People, before they got into the cake, right? I gave a disclaimer. The disclaimer was, if you are pre-diabetic, you got hypertension, you got high blood pressure, you trying to keep that waist small, you don't want to have the itis, then you do not want to have any of this cake. Because the cake is butter and sugar and flour and extract, and butter and sugar and flour and extract, and butter and sugar and butter and sugar and butter and sugar, and the icing is butter and sugar and soda. So you homemade, right? And I said pound cake, right? I said pound cake. It's a pound, right? The cake is heavy. So I gave a disclaimer because it's 1 egg at a time, right? But it's 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of butter. I mean, it's 3 sticks of butter, 3 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, extract, vanilla. Like, come on, like it is homemade. So anyway, that's what I said on that. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what Erica talking about right there. Right there. Annie said, hey, Annie, good morning. Annie said, other duties as assigned. Don't ever miss it. I'm telling y'all, you do that. You have the right, right? You have the right. Imani Ray says cake was fire. Okay, Imani had the cake, baby. Yes, indeed. Hey, Lynn said, that sounds like my kind of cake. Yes, sir. And it is. And I'm telling you, but I had to give a disclaimer because I didn't want nobody, right? I didn't want nobody. Butter and sugar and flour and extract. Butter and sugar and flour and extract. Icing, butter and sugar and flour and extract. Butter and sugar and flour. Boom. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. The King timer. Give the remix, King. Don't do it because you know I'll pull out a microphone in a minute. Hold on. I'm getting back to the story, y'all. I'm getting back to the story. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Butter and sugar and flour and extract. Butter and sugar and flour and extract. Butter and sugar and flour. Butter and sugar and flour. If you're trying to lose some weight, it's a no. If you're trying to stop being diabetic, it's a no. No hypertension, no high blood pressure, no hypertension, no high blood pressure, because it's butter, it's sugar, it's flour, it's extract, and it's butter and sugar and flour, and it's extract. What? And it's heavy, heavy, butter and sugar and flour and extract and butter and sugar and flour and extract. It's a pound cake and it's heavy. And if you want to lose weight, it can't be. Come on, butter and sugar and flour. Dun, 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 butter and I hate y'all. Y'all so y'all always got me acting up over here. Okay, that single gonna be called Sweet Cake. The king on it this morning. Okay, Lynn talking about not heavy. Lynn, I'm telling you, if you ever, next time, Lynn, next time I got you, next time we have something, I'm gonna bake another one. When you pick that cake up, the slice itself is heavy. That's what I'm talking about, heavy. E-Money, don't start because you already started. You know, we was over there dancing. Heavy, heavy. Okay, come on. Butter and sugar. Okay, don't start. I'm trying to iron these clothes. Okay, I'm just saying. You know, it don't take much for me. Now I'm going to be singing this all day. Mario said I'll be singing it all day at work. Okay, give the remix. Okay, ask for more. They will give it. Indeed. Indeed. JJ said, ask for more and they will give it. Okay. That's why you love your Positive King. You keep it real all the way. Indeed. That's what I try to do. Try to make sure instead of assuming. Okay. So let me get back to it. Right. So I want to say this to everybody just as a word of caution. You are signing a contract. You are signing your name to something. Right. And as Annie said it over here, other duties that are signed, read it. Right. So here's what I want you to do. Right. Here's what I want you to do. Here's a little tidbit. Hold on. Because remember, they tried it. Now here you're being tested. You have to know what's best for you. And don't be afraid of asking for something that's best for you. Y'all with me? Test it. You're going to test me. They're going to test you to see what you are. Because if somebody puts something in front of you and tell you to sign it without you reading it, they testing you to see how good you are, what you're doing. Now, you may say, Titan, that's not it. Y'all ever watch America's Next Top Model? Remember Tyra put all them into a small room and then came in with a supposed attorney and gave them all contracts. And they were pressuring them to sign the contract. Well, that was a test for you to say, hey, hold on. There was one person or two of them that said, oh, no, I'm not reading it. I'm not signing. I got to read through this. And they were like, no, you don't have to read through it. You got to do this. You won't be able to go forward if you don't sign it. They were testing you to make sure that you don't ever sign your name to something, because then you're contractually bounded by that. Other duties as a sign. I don't like that. You tell me what those other duties are. Well, we'll just hold space for that. No, we won't. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I gotta say it again because the spirit is telling me that somebody right here needs to know this for the next contract that you sign. Do not be ashamed to ask what that is. Do not be ashamed to ask what this fine print means. And if you don't understand the big word, then you don't understand the big word. Do not be ashamed of your education. If you don't understand, there are people in this world that are geniuses that don't understand certain words. How you put sentences together, how you do it. So I always break it down. I'm always going to be that person. I learned my lesson, right? I learned my lesson, right? Before you sign your name to that dotted line, you ask the questions. This is what I always do. I always have a pen and a pad, right? I got my nice little journals over there at my pop-up shop. Y'all going over and get you one, right? In my journal, I'm always doing, right? So I sat down, and as they were talking, I was jotting things down. I'm not ignoring them, but questions came up, right? Like, what is this? And what is this? And what is that? So I wanted to make sure. All right, tried, tested. Now here I am sitting here, and they are offering me this position, which they combined two of them so that it would be like an executive director type of position. Not a problem. So I'm sitting there and everything looks good. I asked them to explain a couple of things, right? And then I said, okay, like that. I said, so what happens to the applicants that are, and here I am, what happens to the applicants that applied that y'all sent back, like y'all were going to interview them and all of this, because it's only been a week and it's moving pretty fast. And they was like, oh, we're going to take care of it. Don't worry about it, anything like that. And then I thought about the other person that kept coming and asking me about the position. So obviously the other person, and this is me thinking, the other person, hey, good morning, Nisi, good morning. Obviously the other person had some insight because they kept saying that it was you, Titan, that was going for, and I didn't apply for it, right? So not a problem. So I go ahead, we talk about when the position would start. We talk about what the transition would be. Will I stay in my office? Will I move to another location? Like, what are we doing? So we talked about all of that. So I signed, right? Because this is what I have been waiting on. This is what I have been waiting. All the work that I have been doing, all the movement that I've been doing, I really wanted to make sure that I just did the work and then I got rewarded, accordingly. Not a problem. Tried it, tested. Okay, now here goes. Friday, Monday, they make the announcement. We hold a meeting. We hold a call center wide meeting. We don't start until I think it was 10 o'clock because we normally would start at 9. So I was there like at 8:30, coming in, got my coffee, setting up things, checking emails, making sure that I'm good. They called the meeting, and the meeting was in the call center. So for everybody who was on the morning shift, so we all could be right there. So they said, well, here lately we put up, y'all know we've had some changes, in upper management and things like that. And we always want to hire from within. We're all about, hiring from inside the family and and all kinds of like that, because we got such great people. It was a whole spiel. Well, I didn't know that they were going to announce it that morning, right? So I'm just my chipper self. I'm saying good morning to everybody. I'm, standing by, waiting. And so I'm over on the side, standing with the other managers. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then they said, well, the position, and I want to say it was executive, so I can't remember the name. I don't think it was executive director. It may have been. Anyways. So, or director, I think it was, right? So they say, oh, well, they don't say, oh, that's just me. They say, well, they said, well, the director position has been offered and accepted to a great candidate. He's been here. It's been 3 years and or something like that. It was like almost 3 years, right? And And then they said, Titan Capri. And baby, everybody went, whoop. The person that was in the break room was like, I told y'all what it was. So I was sitting there saying to myself, like, well, what is that? So of course I go up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm here to serve. This is what I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having faith in me and trusting in who I am and what I'm doing and so forth and so on. Let's make it great. Let's do what we got to do. The whole spiel. And afterwards, right, I'm going through it pretty quick, but afterwards, I'm in the break room again, right? I go in the break room, it's lunchtime. And so this particular day, I bought like fruit, right? So I go in the break room, got me a Voss water, sitting down, and I'm just drinking my water, sitting down, I'm telling my family, hey, y'all, I got the position. They just announced it today. This is so great. This is going to be good, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yes, and da-da-da. The same person and their friend came into the break room. This is what gets me. Perception. People believe what they believe. This person said, you knew all along, didn't you? Number one, I don't know you like that from a can. This is what it was. You knew all along, didn't you? And I was like, why is this person playing with me? Why are you testing me over here? Because you tried it. Like, I don't even know you like that for you to be da-da-da. I said, no, I did not. I said, and then I thought about it. I said, why am I explaining to you? I said, no, I didn't. Well, you told me last week that you did not apply for it. And I said, okay. And they said, well, you could have been truthful with me. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing, right? And this is why, because I applied for it and they applied for it too. And I know that our resume is much more this. And this person was going. And I was sitting here saying to myself, do you know me? Like, yes, we work together. Yes, I'm your manager, but do you know me like that? You know what I'm saying? And I said, wait a minute. So I said, God, whew, Jesus be offensive, barbed wire and electricity, because I'm not understanding. So now she's getting loud, right? The friend is getting loud. saying, well, you know what? You did this. So y'all sit up here and y'all in cahoots with each other and y'all doing this. You know, we already know that y'all go to dinner and y'all have this and y'all have that. I said, well, what? Yeah, we already know. And that's how you always get in these positions. In the last 6 months, you didn't have this position. You didn't got a pay increase, and you didn't got this. And I'm saying, what the? Oh, you tried it. Like you tried it in here. And I said, okay, God, you testing me right now. I know you're testing me because I know that third ward that's back here. Ooh, that third ward was like, ooh. And I said, so I put my fork down, right? I shouldn't have had a fork anyway because I was eating fruit. I like to eat with my hands. But I was sitting there trying to be on my phone, so I had to make sure. You know what I'm saying? So I put my fork down, took me a little swig of water, and I said, Titan, don't you dare. Don't you dare. My spirit was like this. Sir. They tested me. Sir. My spirit just kept tapping me. I kept saying, baby, because I signed that contract, but we're about to lose this mug right now. So then I asked them, I said, so wait, so what's going on? Well, you could have told us you didn't have to do this. And I said, just like this, I don't owe you ish. I didn't say it out loud, like, whoa. I said, I don't owe you nothing. I don't know what's happening right now, and I don't know why you are doing this. And I said, you just said that you were a better candidate than I was. If that's the case in point, then you should have the job. You should have the position. This is what I'm talking about. People will try you. You will be tested. But when you are stamped approved, there ain't nothing they gonna be able to do about you. Did you hear what I said? They offered me. Offered. I didn't go apply for it. I didn't go checking for it. I didn't go doing none of that. They offered it to me. They are going to try you. They are going to put you in situations to see how you react. They are going to test you to see if you are going to break. They are going to push you. They're going to push your buttons, and they're going to watch and see you go down that rabbit hole, or they're going to watch you stand up, or they're going to watch you and say, okay, this is how he handled that. This is why he's who he is, right? Tried, tested. But what they didn't know, right, is that I was already stamped approved. I was already stamped approved before you even got the news that it was available. Y'all, this is not a brag or a boast, but people got to stop sitting up here thinking that they deserve something that is not for them. I was stamped approved for that long before it was even a thought for you all to see it on some computer screen or some listing on the internets. Tried, tested, and stamped approved. I was already approved for that. So here's the thing. Now you are in this break room. You are causing a scene because you're mad because somebody else chose me over you. But you think that they chose me because we are making happy. That's what you're thinking. Perception. Because if that's the case, if I'm in bed with everybody, I done went to lunch, brunch, dinner, breakfast with everybody in my office. Heck, I bring breakfast in. Heck, when we go to lunch or we have a day that we are off, we go eat. Y'all know that's what I do. I got all this experience over here. That's what I do. But see, here's the thing. People will try you. They came in the break room, remember? Tried it. Are you applying for it? Are you applying for it? Are you applying for it? Okay, Miriam, come on, HEB. Yes, indeed. Stop thinking. Okay. Facts. Okay. Okay, Monterey said, see, that's sad. Shaking my head. Okay, Miriam said all of this. Okay, you better sing it. Okay, tell me, you better share. I love your spirit. Indeed. Indeed. That's what we're doing. People is something. Yes, indeed. Okay. Hey, good morning, Palerio. Good morning. Hey, Nisa. Good morning, Nisa. Nisa said, good morning, Titan. Good morning. Okay. So here's my thing. So I'm sitting up here saying to myself, what? Okay, Erica. Look, y'all see all these people talking. Okay, Erica said, yes, we gonna eat. Indeed, we are. Baby, we are. And that's what we gonna do. And that's how I feel, right? And that's what we did on Sunday. And that's what we're gonna be doing here in the near future. So I'm standing here. Now we are still in the break room, y'all. We are still in the break room. And then she said, the friend said, well, I'm going to go to HR and tell them. Okay. Because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm at. You thought I was going to get upset and angry, but then the audacity, the unmitigated gall of people to believe that they can control what's for you. They can control what's for you. You are in control. Y'all talk about this all the time. You are the driver. You are the steward of the ship. You are the captain of this. You are the owner, proprietor. This is yours. The only way that they can destroy it or take it from you is you give it to them. I'm not giving you ish. Not at all. I said, go ahead. When you know you good, tell them to go. Tell them to go. I've been tried. I've been tested, but I've been stamped approved. So what you thought was yours, what you thought that you deserved, that wasn't yours. Now, maybe next round it'll be yours. Maybe next month, next year, it'll be yours. But today, it's mine. And I'm not going to make no excuses about why I got it and you didn't. But what you're not going to do is assassinate my character and say that the only reason I got it was because I'm sleeping with somebody. Now, she didn't say sleeping. The friend didn't say sleeping. But how else am I supposed to get in? Oh, because you go and have dinner and lunch and brunch with them like that. We knew you were going to get it because, you know, y'all are cool like that. What you mean cool? And see, this is what I want to say about words. People will say things, right? And another thing about the words on that contract, y'all hear what I'm saying? You check that fine print, right? Because people will give you something and they'll say this, but they mean this. You feel me? She thought she was slick. She said it in a high level so that I would get caught up in it. But it wasn't nothing to get caught up in. I'm the one that worked the hours. I'm the one that come in early and stay late. I'm the one that makes sure that when an assignment is due or when people call out, I'm the one that gets on the phone. I'm the one that makes sure. I'm the one that makes sure that you are good when things are going. I'm the one that's in HR fighting for you. I'm the one that's in the conference rooms when we're having these meetings and fighting for you to have this and to have that, to keep your hour lunch, to do all of these things. I even covered for you when you were going outside in the garage and smoking. And I'm not talking about cigarettes. Now, y'all, this was some time ago. And you came back in the office smelling like a ton of perfume. And just as high as you want to be. I'm the one that said, go ahead and take today off. You have a couple of hours that we didn't give you. I'm the one that protected you because I know that your family is you in need of this job because of your family and your sick children. I took care of you. And this is not a brag, y'all. This is not a brag. But I want you to understand how people will try you. They will test you. But when you're already stamped approved, they can't do nothing with that. My God said that was for me. Now, I didn't know to the extent of it, but my God said, hey, Titan, you do the work. Titan, you keep on doing what you're doing. I got something for you. It's over there, but you're going to have to go through some stuff. They're going to try you. They're going to test you. But when you get over here, I'm telling you what I got for you. Now, again, I don't know what it was. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I know I was going to be obedient to the Spirit. I know that I was going to do the work, and I did that. People will try you. People will set you up to test you. People will throw words at you to see how you respond. This morning, remember Miss Netta, hot Cheetos, all that stuff. People will try you. And what you have to understand is what's for you is not for them. They're going to always be in the window shopping while you're on the inside doing what you need to do. I want to talk to you this morning. You will be tried. You will be tested. But when you are already stamped, approved, what's for you is for you. They can't get it. They won't get it. And they're going to be standing right there at the finish line, and you're going to be the one to cross it. Why? Because you are who you are, and you are doing the work. Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. Left that job long time ago. Years later, we see each other. Facebook, Instagram, something. And they friend request. And I deleted it, denied it. I don't talk to you like that. Some other co-workers that worked at the job at the same time said, well, why don't you talk to them? You know, this and that and da-da-da-da-da. And I've never told anybody the story. I still haven't given any names. But I told them that I could not believe. But let me tell y'all something that I found out after they left, right? After they had been stealing from the company. After they had been doing all of these things, but they were more deserving of what I got than I was. They said that I don't do any work. I take 2-hour lunches. I am never there. They don't even know how I got the position that I have, but they have an idea of this. Now, see, here's the thing. When you are talking, when you are over here doing this with everybody, you know, and y'all down like 4 flat tires and y'all not going nowhere, then y'all fall out. Be careful of these people. If you have seen the red flags, if they have done people wrong in front of you, it's not a far-fetched idea that they're going to do the same thing to you down the road. And they did the same thing to the friend that was doing all the hooping and hollering. Remember that? The friend sent me emails that were sent to HR about me. Y'all, and I can't make this stuff up. And I said, okay. And they said, well, I just wanted you to know. I said, but you were right there with her. You were right there popping your gums the same way. I don't fool with her, but I'm definitely not finna fool with you. Well, Titan, I just want you to know that you've always been cool with me, but you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. 2 tears in a bucket. Until this day, I'm not. Because I said, y'all acted a fool in the break room. It was an incident, right? Because somebody was in the break room, right? And felt that their life was in danger because you all were in here yelling. I didn't get rolled up, but I came in for the incident because y'all were talking to me. And here I am in the HR, we're in a meeting, and I'm trying not to get y'all in trouble, right? Because that's just who I am. Tried, tested. When I helped you, when I made a way for you, when I made sure that you had food on your table by you keeping your job. You caused all this havoc, all of this. For what? But that's your life. That's what you do. But let me tell you how things work. You thought, and I didn't even mention this part, y'all. You thought I got you fired. You know what they found? They found a 5-section notebook. Y'all remember those notebooks that had the 5? It was like a 5-ring, like, no, it was like a 5-section like notebook, and it had like blue, red, green, right, and it's sectioned off. Well, she, like myself, I write a lot, right? Because a lot of times if it's a number or something, I can't. We go her bottom. So at every station, you had your desk, and your desk had drawers on it, and it had a lock to it. So after she got into it, I think QA had read something, and then they suspended her for like 2 days or something like that because she had been on a write-up and she had a final and all this kind of stuff. We go, and they said she's not coming back because that was the last one. 3 times you're out, right? We go cleaning out her desk and stuff. So we go and we get the maintenance people to come in and get the not maintenance, what do you call it? Logistics or whoever come in and make another key or get the skeleton key so they can get into the drawer. Open the drawer, pull out things that she had in there. She had these notebooks, and in these notebooks were customers' name, addresses, and account numbers, credit card numbers, right? She had all of this stuff in here. People were talking about money being missing and things being delivered to an address, right, off of their credit card. This girl had all of these people's stuff, right? And she was having things delivered to an address. We counted at least 50 clients or customers in that notebook. But I wasn't deserving of the position. The audacity, the unmitigated gall. And then what was crazy, right, was that the customers were calling and stating that we were the ones that they gave their credit card and information to. And then they were saying that things were being delivered to this address that was in this notebook. We didn't know who this address was. So we were telling them to file fraud and things like that. We're shutting down the accounts. We're not doing like we were taking precautions. But we opened that notebook and that address. When I looked at that address, I said, why does this address sound familiar? Because about 5 customers or clients have been complaining about something being delivered to an address. And we didn't know who the address was. But because I took the complaints, right, and we had to resolve them, resolutions, I jotted that stuff down. I went back to my notes and I said, this is the same address. Oh my God. Y'all, what's for you is for you. What's for you is for you. Be careful. Be careful. If you are standing on the side of somebody and you're standing by and you're watching them do what they do and they are hurting and harming other people, it is not that far from you to be done the same way. Mark my words. There's going to come a time where they're going to have to choose them or you, and they're going to necessarily choose them always and forever. Be careful. Try it, test it, but I was stamped, approved already. And here I am trying to take up for you. Years later, job gone, but you have a conversation with some people and they say to you, Titan, I'm sorry because this, and this. Or Titan, at the time, I couldn't say nothing, but this, and this. And I'm saying, what? Trifling. Tried. They're going to try you. You're going to be tested, right? To see what you can handle, to see how you operate, to see how you can bob and use your weave. They're going to test you to see. But this is what I want to tell you. This is your journey. This is your life. When you've already been stamped, approved, there is nothing they can do to stop you unless you stop yourself. There is nothing they can do for you to reap the benefits, the blessings that you have, unless you do it yourself, because they're going to come. It's going to happen. But if you talk yourself out of it, if you don't believe you're worthy, if you feel like this will never be you because it doesn't look like what they're doing over here, then that's on you. Tried, tested, stamped, approved. I'm living in this world and in this space and in this place now to where you can't tell me nothing about who I am. I've been through the deep. I've been through the water. I've been down in the ditch and covered in mud. I have been there. What I know is that I'm capable. What I know is that I'm worthy. What I know is that I belong here. What I know is that I'm stronger than I know I am. And so that part, I will continue on. And y'all, it may get lonely. You may feel like ain't nobody your friend. But what I want to tell you, right? What I want to tell you, my grandmother used to say this all the time, right? She said this all the time. When the dust clears, who's supposed to be there will be there, period. Right now, you got the lights on, you got the cameras flashing, you got all this stuff happening, and these people are around you. But I used to say this when the four walls closed in and I didn't know whether I was coming or going, and I just needed somebody to say, da, 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 da. All of those that was there when my money was flowing, all of those that was there when the perks were there, all of those that were there when the fringe benefits were just flowing like water, gone. And I'm by myself. In the words of Aaliyah, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. But I'm not trying with them people. Y'all, you will be tried. You will be tried. If you think of everything, right, in your life as a game, right? How do you beat a game? You learn how to play it. Repetition. You hone your skills. You gain knowledge. They're going to try you. Then here comes the test. Here comes the test. Now they're going to test you on that knowledge and those skills and how you play the game. You know how we all get together. Y'all know I'm from Third Ward, Texas, and I know y'all all know a good spades game. Some people play spades differently. But the competitiveness of spades is always the thing. It's always going to be the thing. You will get your neck chopped if you come and play a game and you say you know how to play spades and then you renege. You come and you play off or you do this and you don't know for sure. You don't sit yourself down at a spades table because you will be tested. And I guarantee you that if you sat down and you messed it up and you did whatever, you feel what I'm saying? You will not be at that table again. Won't happen. Good old domino game. They will get you up off the table because you'll be tested. So I told my spirit, I'm obedient. My spirit says, you know, Titan move, Titan go, Titan do. I don't question. Titan, I thought you was coming out. I don't have to tell you, but my spirit said, That's a no. That's a no. That's not going to be beneficial to you. Stop talking to them. Stop telling them what you're doing. That's not for you. Titan, don't go over there. You remember what happened the last time, right? I know you're strong, Titan. Y'all see me still tapping my shoulder? I know you're strong, but that's not for you. Because what they're going to do, they're going to push a button that you're not going to be able to recover from right fast, right? They're going to push a button that's going to take you back down memory lane. They're going to push a button that's going to bring up some childhood trauma. And right now, you don't need that. Right now, you got to stay focused. So don't go over there, Titan. That's my spirit. My spirit is saying, I got you. EWS, early warning spirit. I got you. I already know what's over there, Titan. Listen to me. Y'all know how we do. Spirit tell us don't go. And we say, oh, but now. Oh, no. That gut feeling, you know, that little trembling in your stomach. And we say, oh, no. Your hair stand up on the back of your neck. Oh, no. We're going to go. EWS, that early warning spirit. That's that energy. That's that God saying, hey, I gifted you something. This is my gift, my blessing to you. You got an EWS, an early warning spirit. The spirit is going to let you know. Don't go over there, Titan. You know, the old saying, I should have followed my first mind. That's that EWS. 9 times out of 10, right? 9 times out of 10. And I may want to say 9.99999. 9 times out of 10, your first mind is going to be right. Because your first mind is going to tell you, don't do it. EWS. But you got to be careful, because sometimes it's not your first mind. It's somebody else's first mind that has been placed on your spirit because you believe them. But you saw all the red flags. You knew it was there. Tried, tested, stamped, approved. That part. Okay, Miriam said, wow, it's always them, always. Wow, my coworker just said this to me. That part. Facts, okay? Miriam was like, hey, Danita, yes, indeed. Danita said, my mama said, don't assume you're exempt. It's just not your turn. And that part. Life is going to life. Your life is going to be life. And a lot of times what we do is that we think or we feel, right, that it's not going to touch us because we are good. Baby, you're not exempt. You are not exempt. This is not taxes. This is not taxes. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda said, good morning from Arizona. Hey, Rhonda, I hope you're still on. Good morning. Okay. Particular said, whoa, yes, indeed. So y'all, look, I want to say this, and I'm going to get ready to get out of here in just a minute. Okay, Imani said, Lord, talk that Titan. I'm telling you. Like sometimes, y'all, I really believe like you just cannot make these things up. And sometimes you just want to believe that, Lord, this is not right. Like, why me? Why did you choose to attack me? Right? And y'all know I always quote this from the X-Men. Storm and Mystique meet for the first time, I believe. And Mystique is in the house trying to get something out the house, and Storm comes home after a day out in the world. And Mystique attacks her, thinking that she got the upper hand, not really knowing who Storm is. And Storm says to her, like, what are you doing here? Right? Like in the beginning. And Mystique was like, huh, what? You gonna put me out? Storm says, I don't know who you are and why you have chosen to attack me, but this is my house and you're not welcome here. Right? Storm summoned the winds and all of their tornadoes and threw her up out the house. Right? This is the thing that we have to understand. This is my house. And if you're not here for the good of Titan, then you are not welcome here. You got to go. I don't care how lonely I am. I don't care how I feel I need a friend around. I don't need that kind of friend. Tried, tested, stamped, approved. We'll talk about being denied some other day, but stamped, approved. You belong here. Your life is yours. Take control of it. Take control of it, one step at a time, one day at a time. If you have a bigger thing that you want to do and you want to be and you want to have, then you work towards it one step at a time and do what you need to do. But understand they're going to try you. And then they're going to test you to see just how far you will go. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm a Pisces, right? And y'all know, water sign, y'all know we gentle, we lovable, we don't want to do nothing. We don't want to fight and argue and do all of this kind of stuff. We don't want to do that. But remember, there's two fish going in different directions. Yin and yang. Now remember, where there's good, there's the potential for bad, right? And 9 times out of 10 with a Pisces, you're going to have to push those buttons relentlessly in order for us to even pop. But once we do, it's done. So I learned that my cutoff game is strong. Remember, y'all, what I always say, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me, because I saw the red flags. I saw what you did before. Shame on me. It won't be a third time. Once you do it, right? Shame on you for thinking that you could do me like that. Second time, shame on me for thinking that you would have changed. That I give you a second chance. Not like the first time, okay? Like the second time. That part. Okay? That part. It won't be a third time. And my cutoff game is strong because I got to protect my peace. Tried, tested. They are going to try you. They are going to test you. But when you are stamped approved, they can't get it. They can't have it. It's yours. Period. And I'm going to tell you something. No matter what you try to do to somebody who's already been stamped approved, it will not work. It will not work. They will still get it. Now, you may deter it for a moment. You may get them to have a detour. You may get them to have a speed bump. You may get them to have that. But when they are in who they are and they know who they are, you can't stop it. They came in that break room to upset and act a fool. Remember, I took my fork and put my fork down, took me a swig of water, and I asked them, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because this is not my battle to fight. This is a battle up within yourself. I've been stamped approved. The position was mine. It was offered to me. Yes, Keisha, I'm still on. Good morning. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Look, y'all. Tried, tested, and stamped approved. Just know who you are and what you are in your life. Some of us feel remorse, right? Because we get things and other people don't. Some of us feel guilty because things are moving for us and it's not moving for other people. We all cannot be the same. And people will tell you, oh, well, you know, I did this and that. Remember what she said? And her friend? That they have much more education. They got degrees and I don't. Why would they offer it to you? You must be doing something. Maybe the work. Maybe not stealing from customers and clients. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Now, I want y'all to come back, right? I want y'all to make sure. I'm going to put in my pop-up shop over here, y'all. And so here's the thing. Go on over and get y'all a little Titan merch. That's all you got to do. Get your little tight merch and yeah, check it out. Go over to the pop-up shop. I got some stuff over there. And all you got to do is check me out. That's all you got to do. Okay. All right. Hey, good morning, Samuel. Good morning. All you got to do is check me out. Go on over, grab your item or two, and do that. Okay. Yes, Danita, I will do that. Danita said, can you text me the link, brother? Indeed, I got you. I got you. All right, y'all. So look, this is what we're doing, right? So this morning, since, okay, I'm about to end this, but since we were talking about it, hey, Emma, good morning. Said Titan, hello, real talk, Houston, Texas, love you. Indeed, good morning. Good morning to you, Emma, and welcome in, right? Welcome in. So let's do this one last time, y'all. Let's do a little business, right? Before I get out of here, let's show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. TikTok, y'all, tippity tap, tap, tap the middle of that screen until it blows up. Show me some roses, some stars, or whatever it is, gifts that you want to give over there. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, right? Tell a friend, share, do all of that good stuff, okay? Do all of that. Look, y'all, it's a little known fact that I like to sing, okay? And y'all got me singing earlier, right? So for those of you who are tuned in and wasn't tuned in earlier, but you're tuned in now, I was talking about the cakes that I bake, right? And so on Sunday, I had an event, and at the event, I had a disclaimer about the cake, right? And I was telling individuals that if you are looking to lose weight, not have the itis, if you pre-diabetic, hypertension, high blood pressure, things like that, then this cake is not for you, right? It is not for the weary, right? Because it is butter and sugar and flour and extract and butter and sugar and flour. It is a true pound cake, butter and sugar and flour. So I had a whole little song. Now I think that possibly that I'm going to be a little different, right, than I was earlier. Look, y'all see how that microphone just popped out of nowhere? I think I might be a little different, but we're going to try it. And then we're going to get out of here, y'all. I love it because I've been on an hour and a half. Hold on. Butter, sugar, flour, extract. Butter, sugar, flour, extract. Butter, sugar, flour, extract. Pre-diabetes, no. Hypertension, no. High blood pressure, no. Butter, sugar, flour, extract. Butter, sugar, flour, extract. Icing, butter, sugar, flour, extract. Light, high icing. Butter, sugar, flour. Come on, go. Icing. Butter, sugar, flour. Icing. Butter, sugar, flour. Icing. Butter, sugar, flour. Hit it. Butter, sugar, flour, icing. Icing, butter, sugar, and flour. Icing, butter, sugar, and flour. Do icing. Butter, sugar, and flour. Zip zip zap zip icing, butter, sugar, sugar, flour, ice and butter, 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 sugar. Zip we say ice and butter, sugar, flour. Yeah. Look, y'all so messy. Y'all always getting me to sing. Hold on, get this microphone out of my face. Get this microphone out of my face. Wait, hold on. Get this. Wait. Wait a minute. Look, the microphone don't want to leave. It don't want to leave. Look, y'all, I love y'all. And thank y'all so much. Until next time, I am here. Look, y'all, take a little time, enjoy your life, do what you do, and be who you are. We have a couple of more days of Pride left, but remember, y'all celebrate you, celebrate your friends, celebrate your family in this Pride month, but I want you to celebrate them 365, 24/7, because I'm not just prideful in Pride month. I'm prideful 365, 24/7, because I am who I am, and that's who I be. And I don't give a dang if your eyes can't see, Salt and Pepper. If you can't see what I can see, then you're blind, baby. You're blind. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, E-Money, don't start none. E-Money, when I come to see you to get this wig split, we're going to sing that butter sugar icing. Okay? We're going to sing it, baby. We're going to sing it. Look, y'all, until next time, y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Until next time. Y'all know I ain't wrapped too tight. Y'all know I ain't wrapped too tight. Y'all know it. I don't know why y'all do me like y'all do me. Yes. But I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. Bye.